Hi, Exxon.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine too, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Tell me.
Do you think that being selective or having high standards can explain the reason why I'm still single?
Okay, I will describe some interesting points for you. Your problem may not be that your standard is too high, and it may also not be that you are too selective. The truth is, there are too many below party people expecting to be accepted for who they are. And once your standard is basically godly and respectful of your destiny, it becomes too high for them. Another point is you need to learn to be comfortable with rejecting nonsense. And if you have to say million no, say it without thinking that something is wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. And another point is, for instance, if I keep presenting rotten egg to you, will you accept and eat it just because it was presented a million times? Yeah, the thing is, it is important to pray that God leads the right people to your way, but sometimes you can't stop life from throwing rubbish at you. What you must not, however, do is to get tired of rejecting nonsense. Another point is if you want to remain stable on your basic godly standards, you have to take your eyes off your biological clock. Because if you let age, anxiety get the best of you, you will compromise yourself, and the rest will be history. The next point is the kind of history that sometimes brings us to tears and pain is when we hear people saying in counseling, I saw the signs, but I thought I could deal with it. See, nobody is perfect doesn't mean that we accept any and every kind of imperfection. While the list is not exhaustive, I suggest that you cannot accept a person who is not born again, has the fear of God, and this reflects in their consistent choices. And I also consider it foundational that they are well planted in church, have clearly defined mentors, a person they listen to and who can call them to order. Not just this, their life should have some basic consistent history in these regards, and in addition to these things, you will be lowering the standard not to engage yourself in prayer over them and subject your physical observation to spiritual discernment. This is because no matter how much observation you make, the Spirit of God in you knows more than eyes can see and can tell you beyond what anyone can predict about the future. These are some points that you have to be considering. And lastly, do not shift the standards because you want to stop rejecting people who are below it. My advice for you is that you ask the Lord for wisdom to stop approaching or attracting those below the mark, that you pray earnestly that your own lusts and attractions to nonsense be dealt with, because there is nothing good than making better choices. And my advice for you is pray earnestly, and make better choices.
Okay, thank you for your explanation, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye.